Good morning, everybody. I am Mrs. Pariti Gupta. Today, of class 11th, chapter 2nd, Forms of Business Organization, we will discuss the advantages of sole tradership, and after that, the disadvantages of the sole trader. Before that, we have discussed the meaning and characteristics of sole tradership. Now, the advantages of sole tradership is economy. Sole trader has full right on his profit and he can control the expenditure of any type of conditions or any type of decisions about their trade. So, they can control their expenditure easily. Now, second is flexibility. Just because of the one man ownership in sole trader, the ownership of the person is one man. Only one person can honor of a sole tradership. So, just because of the one man ownership and management, it is flexible in changing of any policies related to the trade. If a sole trader wants to change their policies about the trade, how to do and what to do in their trade or the business, they can change easily. Now, tax advantages. It is very important for each and every type of business. In comparison of the partnership or the companies, a sole trader have so many benefits in tax, and a sole trader gets the advantages of the tax. That means ki in comparison of the partnership and company, a sole trader can pay low tax because his capital is also limited. So, how much he invests in their business, this is depend on their capital. Okay, what will be the tax of the sole trader? Now, the next is minimum government interference. The control of government in sole trader is very minimum. A sole trader can easily close and open the business of sole tradership. It is their own decision. Now, the benefit of ancestral goodwill. This benefit is applied only on the condition of the ancestral business. If there is a business of their ancestral business, on only that condition, a sole trader can so many benefits by the trade. There are so many advantages by the ancestral business. Now, let me discuss the disadvantages of sole tradership. Now, first one is limited resources. We know very well a sole trader is a single person and he invests, or the sole trader invests limited capital which they have. जितना उसके पास होता है उतना ही capital वो invest कर सकता है. So, there are so many limited resources and it is depend on their capital, how much capital he is invested in their business. So, resources which is very useful for the trade, it is for the sole tradership, that is also very limited. Now, next one is unlimited liabilities. The biggest demerit of sole trader is unlimited liability. Why unlimited liability? At the condition of the loss, if sole trader have loss, at the condition of the loss, he will have to leave his personal property also. If he has loss in their business. Now, limited managerial ability. The managerial ability of every person is very limited, each and every person. Sole trader is also not untouched form. In the present changing scenario, or we can say in this present era, it is very big problem for a single person and it is very harmful for the trade. if a sole trader or a person have a limited managerial ability. Now, hasty decisions. Sometimes what does happen, a sole trader is habitual to take decisions earlier because he is a single person. He can take decisions by their own for their own business. So that time, in some conditions, quick decisions becomes harmful for the trade. Now, uncertain existency. Uncertain existency, that means कि in the condition, it is applied in some conditions, like at the time of the death of the owner, who is a single person of the trade, or who is a single owner of the trade, at the time of the unhealthiness or any bad situations or the conditions, there is a big problem to ascertain existency of the sole tradership for the owner. This is the advantages and disadvantages of sole tradership. Thank you.